Have you guys seen that post of Frieden? Well, that humbled me so bad that I'm deciding that I need to upgrade my skills and level of drawing heads in general, you know? And I'm so excited about this because I used to be so good at drawing heads in high school, and because I was like in this mood of like becoming the next Kim Jong-gi, you know, like this guy, this Asian guy that draws or used to draw, I hope he rest in peace, by memory. And so he really does really cool art, and I was just so inspired by him that I started to kind of learn how to draw by memory, but since then I just lost all of that ability. So I'm just very hyped because this reminds me of that old times that I used to be so good at drawing heads by memory. And so yeah, man, it's like relearning something new. But at the same time, it's like you have like this cheat code where you're already kind of good at it, so you are just really good at the beginning. So it's really cool to just be that guy, you know. So yeah, we are just basically just doing some doodles right here, some sketches. I'm focusing on just copy the image as I'm watching it right now. But I feel like the next time I should be understanding a little bit more about how the proportions are, how the, you know, like the nose is related to the ear, to the eyes, to the forehead, to the chin, etc, etc. So maybe that's the next thing that I'll be doing in day 2. But in today's day 1, I'm just, you know, just doodling some things. I'm just copying reference, and I'm going from like the easiest one, which is just like a regular old dude just looking sideways, and then I'm how do I say this, like progressively getting the harder references for me. Like for example this one, which is kind of hard because this guy is looking kind of upwards. So, and I found out that this kind of perspectives, like the head looking upwards, is really hard for me, but not so much the one that's looking down. So yeah, this is the first one that really gave me some trouble. And not only that, because as you can see, or maybe you don't, but I'm gonna tell you guys, it's really hard to just draw pretty people, you know. It's really hard to just not mess up like the beauty of that face, because it feels wrong, like drawing a beautiful person, like a pretty person, and then drawing them and they look bad, and it's like, no man, I'm reading something beautiful, you know. And I'm not telling this like in a sort of like, yeah, pretty canon beautiful standards, but more like when you are like an old person and you have like all of these wrinkles, all of these parts of the body that are not really that smooth, they tend to be like, for me and for, you know, like artists in general, they tend to be like reference guides for us to just keep track of all the proportions. But when you are like this, for example, this one, like this pretty face, he does not have like all of these old man wrinkles, all of these like features of the face that makes you look kind of old. Then it's really hard for me to just keep track of the proportions, you know. So it's I just found out that very like curious, like how it's really easier to draw like old people and people with wrinkles in the face than pretty people, you know. So I hope you understand me. I hope that I don't sound that bad in the video. So yeah, this is I think this is like the most difficult part of the video, because it's not only a pretty person, as I told you guys before, but it's also looking in like this really hard, really like exaggerated perspective, like it's almost underneath the head of the person, you know. So for me it was really difficult for that. Like it really messed up with me a lot. So as you can see, I'm using a lot more guidelines in this phase, As you can see, like I'm doing like, oh yeah, the nose is like over here, but then it connects with the bottom part of the lower ear, and then this part of the eyebrows connects with this part of the upper ear. So it's really just a mess overall. So I feel, first of all, I feel great because these heads didn't turn out as bad as I expected. I feel really proud of how they turned out at the end. But at the same time, I feel like I have a lot more progress to make in these videos, which is also kind of, you know, hyped up. Like I'm gonna learn a new stuff. I'm gonna keep improving. That's a really good thing. And now I'm just like, how do I say this? Like messing up with the composition of the image, just for the thumbnail to look kind of more appealing and more professional in some way. So yeah, that will be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see each other in the next episode, the next day of learning heads. Thank you so much to the coffee supporters of the channel, which are Toby Waffles, Avocado, Lucky Galaxy, and of course Choco. And we'll see each other in the next episode, guys. Goodbye. And now I'm just messing around with colors in the lineups. So yeah, goodbye, guys. See you later, alligator.